As technology, a giant in the world of technological and magical research, once the most powerful and feared corporations on the planet. There are very few places in this world that the tendrils of As technology cannot reach. Germany is no exception. The black glass edifice of an Asi pyramid dominates the courtyard of the Zindel Spandu, and countless other, more innocuous facilities can be found all over Berlin. The lab that they maintain in the Jewel District is one of these. According to your client, the project that the Asis are working on here is dangerous, so dangerous that she's paying you to bring the entire building down. The Jewel District is everything that your client made it out to be. Corporate complexes of all description crowd into one into another, competing for the district's limited space. Lights burn in all of the windows, but the streets stand empty. No shoppers, no pedestrians, nothing but silence. Quiet out here. A friend of mine did a job here once. Told me the local wage slaves are all issued efficiency apartments deep inside the compound. Apparently the buildings are all linked up on an underground tram system. Bed to cubicle in less than 5 minutes. Most days the poor bastards don't even get to see the sunshine. That ain't living. That's a slow death. He shakes his head. I just don't get wage slaves, man. I really, really don't. Hello, and welcome back. I'm Maester Aelix, and this is ShadowRun Returns Dragonfall. And we're right back where we left off here on Operation Bloodline, where we need to bring this building down. So let's go check in over here. Searching the dead drop, you find a package with the telltale markings of the Schockenwerfer. This is an open request for research data from As Technology Jewel District Branch. The Asis conduct their research in secrecy. They use their money and power to obscure the truth. We will uncover their secrets. We will share them with the world. We will level the playing field. Yada yada yada. Sure. Project data. We can definitely get project data. Aha. Your comlink crackles with static. A moment later, sounds of Luca Dur begins speaking to you in here. Hello again, Aiduken. I have an opportunity for you. You are in the As Technology facility. Well, that facility is home to an executive, a small man who foolishly believes he is beyond our reach. As you well know, nobody is beyond our reach. We would like you to deliver him a message to this effect. As long as it doesn't have to get in the way of what I have to do. This is such a simple task, I can't imagine it would. All you need to do is whisper the phrase in his ear. We're pleased that Project Vincent is going so well. If you wanted to embellish the fact that he is receiving this message in one place, where he feels the most secure, we won't stop you. And that's all there is to it. A simple job, but an important one. We marked the target's location on your PDA, and we have faith in you, Aiduken. Please don't disappoint us. Well, as long as you don't mind me blowing up this place after. Alright, let's see. As Technology Captain. Your comlink buzzes. There's a series of clicks and a connection established. A moment later, Paul Amsel. Alright, Aiduken, that's As Technology Complex, just in front of you. You'll note the heavy security posted in the front door, those As Technology employees. They're dangerous to be sure, but you could probably take them without too much difficulty. Unfortunately, the Aussies also contract Knight Errant for protection of the facility. They're the ones we need to worry about. Just to reiterate, you'll want to keep a low profile on this run. Get in and out as quickly as possible. Knight Errant keeps high threat response teams on site, and you don't want to tangle with them. Trust me on that. If you do need to go loud, give it everything you've got. You're going to be reducing the building to a smoldering crater anyway, but I'd highly recommend stealth over frontal assault. Thanks for the heads up. I'm not worried about that, Darren. I won't start shooting until we run out of words. Good woman. I'll begin by trying to find an alternative path in the building, something out of sight. Once the facility calls for help, you're going to be on a tight timetable. Alright, well, let's see if we can get past them this way. Ah, yes. They're up here. Well, building's that way, but since there's more to explore, no harm in looking, right? What's this? A shoddy built soy calf shop. Looks like it's closed. A human and dwarf, both in the early 20s, stand huddled in the courtyard. They don't seem to notice your approach. She's gone a long time, Mira. I'm getting worried, aren't you? She's my girlfriend, Heinrich. Of course I'm worried. She can handle herself. On the streets, yeah. But against the Azzies, I just don't know. She'll be okay. Brave words. But her tone tells a different story. It's plain as day she's worried sick. Oh man, I don't know what to do, Mira. And I still say that messing with the Aussies is a bad idea. What are we supposed to do? The compound of theirs is lit up like a Christmas tree. They've got more power than they know what to do with. We need the juice, Heimer. Our solar collectors are garbage. If we can't keep the lights on for a few days of cloud cover, how do you think we're going to survive the winter? I know, Mira, I know, but couldn't we have just brought some second-hand panels? They can't be that expensive. We could have, sure, before Danny spent our last handful of neon on those forged key cards. She'll be fine. She'll be back any second now. Just you wait. What is this? Somebody spent a fair amount of money on this utility hatch, plastered with anti-tampering warnings to prove it. Take a closer look. A cursory inspection shows that the hatch has been maglocked. It's a fairly sophisticated model from the looks of it. Using an authorized keycard, short of using an authorized keycard, there's no way you're getting through this. Aha! Oh, we'll just talk to this group then. She looks up at you, expression guarded. Yeah, what do you want? Couldn't help overhear you. Going up into Technology? Can you guys smell it? Sounds like your friend has gotten herself in trouble. Her tone is sharp. We'll be fine. What we don't need is a stranger getting in our business. Just go away, alright? Have a nice day. Mira, look at her. That's a professional. She can help us. Take a step towards you. Please, ma'am, we do need your help. She doesn't want to admit it. If it's bad for the Aussies, then it's good for me. I'll help you out. You two over your heads. If you don't let me get you out of this, power shortages will be the least of your problems. Yeah, I'll help. Oh, thank God, and thank you too. He turns to Mira. Give her the spare key card Danny bought. She's going to fix it for us. You can see the mistrust in her eyes, but after a moment of hesitation, begins to fish around in her bag. Finally, she produces a thick plastic key card. She hands it to you. This will get you to the underground tunnel. Danny went down there about half an hour ago. She said if she's not back in 10 minutes, find her, okay? Bring her back safe. Okay. So, get the data, talk to an executive, get the girl, blow up the building. We can do this. Better than the sewers we were in at one time. In an instant, you size the scene playing in front of you. A young elf, dressed in some shabby chic clothes that the cafe kids wear, Danny, cornered with no place to run. A pair of vast technology security drones closing in for the kill. The drones are low grade, but they're armed, and Danny, his hands are empty. She's in trouble, and she knows it. The futility of her situation is written all over her face. Intruders detected. Weapons detected. Lethal force authorized. Danny's eyes widen. She hits the deck. Panic spills out her scream. Look out! Yeah, we're not really that worried. I'm gonna go here and zap. That's better. Glad I got that new spell. You. Turn on your drone and everybody mark that one. There we go. Droney. Weak. There we go. Iger. Let's see, you have your Ruger or your Mossberg. Let's do your Ruger so you don't accidentally hit someone. And Glory. I don't think... Yeah. There we go. We'll talk to Danny. Danny looks at you up and down, and when she's finished sizing you up, she puts her hands on her hips and smiles. Thanks for the rescue. Takes a pair to bring a weapon into Aussie territory. Everybody knows they shoot first if you're packing. I wouldn't have risked it. Wasn't much of a risk. Those drones were second-rate at best. Well, you took care of them quick enough. Nice shooting, by the way. You saved me some real trouble there. The drones wouldn't have shot me, but I wasn't looking forward to spending the next week in Aussie interrogation cell. I've heard stories. The stories are true. She shakes her head. You have no idea how lucky you are. If they'd taken you, you would have spent the rest of your miserable life wishing you'd been shot. I'll take your word for it. I'm not planning on making a habit of this. She slaps the side of her power conduit with a smile. And I shouldn't need to. Tap's all hooked up and ready. Impressive. Heimlich wasn't convinced that you could pull it off. Yeah, well, it's amazing what you can teach yourself to do when your livelihood depends on it. Blitz leans in to inspect your work. Yeah. Looks like a pretty solid connection. Nice soldering job of those contacts there. I'd say you're good to go. He straightens and glances back at you. You know, Chief, we could use this setup to our advantage. It wouldn't be too hard to manufacture a power spike from here. We could overload the Aussie's power grid without disabling the generator safety overrides. It wouldn't cause any permanent damage, but the confusion might give us an opening to get into the building. Your call, of course. Just thought I should bring it up. Whoa, hold up. If you do that, they'll trace it. As technology will find the power tap, and they'll come down on us. Tell us somebody cares. I can't chance you. We can make it worth your while. No, you can't. There's nothing you could give us that would make up for what you're taking about you're doing. So please drop it, okay? You're right. Nobody needs that kind of heat. I'll find another way. Thanks. You know, some people will say the Shadowrunners are ruthless criminals, guns for hire, just out for the money. It's good to see that isn't always the case. I'm gonna bail out of here. I've been stuck in this tunnel for too long already. Like you said, the others are worried. If there's ever anything you do, come by the shop. You'll be welcome to our place for life. Cool. I really should overload that, but I think I'll keep my word. The lock appears to be short-circuited. Awesome. There she is, our hero. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for bringing her back to us. Yeah, thanks, and thank you for helping keep the Aussies off her tails. If Danny had been captured, it would have been bad. Worse than bad, babe. A lot worse. She looks down at Mira and smiles, squeezes her hand tight. Anyway, thanks for the rescue. We all owe you a lot. If there's anything any of us could do for you, you let us know. Okay, well, how about coffee? I've had a lot of good reactions bringing people I don't like coffee. No? No? Okay. Well, let's try the back side of the building. Oh, hey, security guy. Let's keep clear. Mass technology. Got a worker there. Hey, worker. How you doing? This LTG text coverall is smeared with sweat and grime. A scowl plastered across their face. She takes a quick glance at you, then turns back to her work. Unless you're here to help me fix the panel, you better stay the hell out of my hair. Otherwise, I'll call security and have them drag you. Have Blitz take a look. Quickly, Blitz shows her the problem, the two mismatched connections. Hey, yeah, you're right. She looks up at you. A scowl disappeared from her face, but she doesn't look happy either. Look, I really appreciate the help, but I have to do this myself. I'm already way behind. The corporate's gonna have my butt if I don't do it before lunch. Oh, good luck with that. Bye. Guess we can't get in through the back door. Sure. There's nothing we can do. Leave me alone, or I'm calling security. Well, we don't want you to call security. Just oh. No. It's locked. Well, poop. Huh. Hello. Cheap corporate art. Looks like marble from a distance, but up close it's neatly made of injected molded plastering. Well, that's Interesting. I guess we're going to try to talk our way in. A stern-looking young woman in uniform and an Aztec-knowledge security captain steps forward. Assault rifle slung over her shoulder, and she half rises at your approach. This is your facility, ma'am. Show your ID or move along. No worries, ma'am. I was just out for a walk. Look, I lost my ID. Perhaps we can come to some arrangement? No ID, no access. If you really did lose your card, you can take it up with corporate. She waves you away from him. Now move along. Well, seem to be at an impasse here. I guess I could be a jerk and overload things. Huh. But I said I wouldn't. I personally don't really want to. Get inside, overload, and keep the team alive, of course. Message to the executive, project data. Huh. Well. Huh. This appears to be somewhat of a problem, at least to start. Oh, now we have intruders at the south gate. I did not mean to set her off, but oh boy. Okay. Manibolt, too far away. Okay, well, I guess this is where we're making our stand. Blitz here, and drone on. Droney. Have you move forward and take out this guy, I guess. Tiger. And Glory. Can Glory get there this? No, she can't. Glory some cover. Ow. Stop it, jerk. Oh, Glory, get him. No. There we go. Get him. Fine. Blitz, would you please mark this guy? Alright, well that's not helpful. Droney, oh, as always, you are too good for us. We don't deserve you, Droney. Alright, well, I'm going to magically heal myself. There we go. I guess we'll see what comes. There we go. Captain, guard. Well, I want the captain. That's pretty good. That missed. That's not so good. Blitz. Hey, alright, the marking worked. Hey, right. Tiger. 81%. I love that you're so long range. There we go. Glory. They swipe. Can hit adjacent. More internal damage. Minus 2 damage in front. Additional 5 stat. Oh, yes. 75, 75. Take out the big guy. on, Droney. Alright, well. Blitz. Your line of sight. Okay, not a problem. Everybody else then. Magic. Magic again. Droney. Come on, man. There you go. Oof. Not enough ammo. Well, reload. Glory? Get his eyes. Oh, I see. Cooldown on the big one. There we go. Blitz will skip. Alright. Blitz, can you see that guy? No. Glory, can you just take him out? That'd just be best. Alright, what do we got? Key card. Awesome. There's still one enemy left. Interesting, I wonder where they are. Alright, well, I guess we'll just make our way towards the door. Come on, Droney. Come along. Go faster, juice. Troll stomps. Alright. Or do we need to go around front? Ah, we need to go around to the front. Alright, I see what's going on here. Let's turn off the drone for now. It'll follow along, and then you get more options. Less to micromanage that way. There we go. Let's take out the turret from here. Everybody else, we're playing catch up. Blitz. And Glory. A little pistol. There we go. Move you along. Should be another turret if I remember correctly. Moving right along. Golly, I forget how awesome you are sometimes. There we go. Now we're out of combat time. Gotcha. Good, good, good. Yes. Bloodline. The glittering halls of Aztechnology facility stand in sharp contrast to the Megacorp's unsavory reputation. Everything in here screams money, from the mirror polish on the floors to the obsidian inlays in the walls. The generators and the Bloodline project lie somewhere beneath your feet. You know, Aiduken, when I told you to enter the facility quietly, I didn't mean start a bloody firefight in the streets outside the building. He lets out an exasperated sigh. Oh well, the cat's out of the bag now. You'll just have to make the best of it. Now that any hope of stealth has gone out the window, you'll have to rely on speed to complete your objective. I've marked the elevator on your PDA. Get to it, and we'll take you to where you need to go. Have they alerted Knight Errant's team about that you told me about? The entire facility is under full alert, Aiduken. I'm afraid the high threat response team is already en route to your location. I have uploaded my best estimated ETA to your PDA. Good luck to you and your team. You're going to need it. And with that, I say thank you all for joining me. I really hope you're enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying making it for all of you. And if you do like this video, please remember to leave a thumbs up and a comment, because that really does help out my channel. Otherwise, please check out the links in the description down below. I'd love to see you all on my Discord server, and follow me on Twitter. Anyway, thank you all for joining me, and I shall see you all next time.